Guess who's back in the motherfucking house with two big old titties for your mouth? Yes! Back again. Guess who's here? We have a special guest, everybody's favorite, Poop to Poop Productions. Yes, God. Y'all remember me and my friend Juan, we did a video way back in the day, last year on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It was like how long was that damn video?
Almost an hour.
Almost an hour. So we'll try our best to condense it down. But you know, I mean, it is what it is. Once you get to talking with your friends, I mean, it's pretty much a wrap after that. So we wanted to talk about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. In this particular episode, we just what went on? Who was up first? Who was up first? It was Tommy, right?
Yeah.
So Tommy had this party from last week where you know, she's basically making her own Chardonnay. It takes some people years to make, you know, wines and stuff, but it's taking Tommy an episode to make a whole Chardonnay. And according to Dime, a little later on, it tastes like piss and seaweed. But we will see. You know, I would actually. Wouldn't you like to try her wine?
Yeah. She's a drunk, so you know, it's good taste.
I hope it's good. But you know, drunks like her and Tammy Roman, they just drink malt liquor and bust that shit on the side of the road and cut a bitch with, you know. Old Queens of Comedy reference, darling. So anyway, so they had the whole thing, y'all know, last week. Tommy had threw a drink on Dime Piece, but it all got started when Lovely Mimi brought up the whole thing of Dime Piece working with Jocelyn on her video. And then, you know, they was just like, oh, Jocelyn's trying to turn over a new leaf, yada yada. Tammy Rivera, she interrupted Dime Piece. Dime Piece took offense. Dime and Tammy don't like each other. Apparently Tammy Rivera, what's her name? Rivera. Tammy Rivera, Waka Flocka wife or ex-wife, told Dime Piece on Instagram she don't think women over 30 should be wearing colored wigs. Which is slightly true, but I mean, since this is entertainment, I don't see what's the big
she
deal.
She really got no career anyway.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
let her do her.
And she was a stripper, so I don't see
She's from Memphis.
So I mean, hell, I mean, it is what it is. I don't see an issue with it. I mean, Lil' Kim wear color wigs all the way up until how long? So I mean, it is what it is. Nicki Minaj, she's finally started wearing color wigs. You know, at some point you do transition and get out the color wigs, but seeing as how it's Dime Piece, I don't see what's the big issue with that. But anyway, I guess Dime never got over it. They got into the whole argument. You know, Tam was getting ready to throw a drink, and then that's when Tommy threw the drink and kicked her out of a little party. And then that's when, fast forward to this episode, is when Tommy's mother walked in. Tommy's mama walked in, hey bitches, hey, how y'all doing? Y'all alright, hey? People's like, who the fuck is this? Tommy's just like, that's my mother, y'all. I was like, ooh, girl. I don't think she looks like Tommy at all. You think she looked like Tommy?
No. No.
Well, apparently
she looked like she was drunk before she got there.
Yeah, she probably was drunk. Because apparently, you know, the whole history with Tommy and her mom is just, you know, two drunks allegedly, meth allegedly, coke allegedly. Some of this I'm making up, but I can kind of see it because the mama came in, she looked like she was crunked up. Half her hair was just up on one damn side, and it just, I don't know.
With that velour jumpsuit on?
Yeah, she looked like she had just came from somebody's corner.
Some fake Devin video.
Okay. What was you listening to in the car? I remember. Come on. You used to love me. Hey, y'all remember that video? Faith was fucking it up. The 90s was everything. Anyway. So she came in. Tommy was just like, so where you been? My mom was just like, oh, child, I had a show in Vegas like Mariah. You know, it was just...
Wait, what did she do?
Who?
The mama.
Who knows? She sells ass and shoots up. That's what she does. I mean, I don't know what she drinks. I mean, I don't know what she does. You know, I ain't see her pick up one time and try her daughter Chardonnay. So I mean, they have a real rocky relationship. It really is sad to see a mother and daughter, a parent and child relationship anyway, going crazy because the way they was talking to each other was crazy.
Ooh,
Like I
child.
could never. Like I would think my days would be cut shorter talking to my mama like that. Even if she was trash, even if she was Frankie. Holla, I know the show house, house, house. Even if she was Keisha Cole mama. I would still be like, well, that's still my mother. But Tommy just don't give a damn. It's just the streets raised the child. I think Tommy looked like her daddy, whoever her daddy is. Because apparently her and her brothers grew up in graveyards and used to play baseball in graveyard. I don't know, child. That's how what she told the therapist, like the first season she was on there. So, I do like Tommy. Tommy has an endearing quality about her.
Love her.
And she's very emotional, but she done been through a lot. So that's why she like flips out a lot. But I think at her core, she really is like a sweet woman. But you just gonna have to get past those rabbit pit bulls and gates and brass knuckles and all this shit to get to her heart. That's pretty much the end of that scene. They hugged it out and they welcomed Mama, and yeah, that was it. I still didn't see no food at the bar. Don't invite me.
Ooh.
I'm just sitting here drinking all this wine, finna be shitting up, and I ain't got nothing on my stomach. Like,
You can have me a wing ding or two. I don't care. Just have me some meatballs or something.
Right. Bring me some bread from Texas Roadhouse. Some honey butter. Something.
I don't think that'll mix good. Honey butter and Chardonnay.
Yeah. Either way, I'm gonna be shitting bricks the next day or something. That's a lot. And they was just sitting there drinking. I didn't see no food. They was at a restaurant, it looked like. So I guess they showed out and people just ran out. The people was catering. It was just like, we ain't for this ignorant, nigga shit. So they just hopped on out the door. I mean, anyway, so we have Horseline. Moving on to the next scene, we have Horseline. What was she trying to do? Put a bed together?
Put that damn baby bed together. Come out from I can't understand the directions. If it was in Spanish, I bet her ass be able to understand it.
And usually they have like the Spanish directions. Flip it on the other side.
She ain't that smart.
But
She ain't that smart. The streets of Miami raised her.
Right. Just
the gutter butt.
Same streets that raised Kaya them and Trina them. And,
Trina can read though.
And Lil Duval and who else come from Miami? It's just a Jackie. Oh, Jackie. Licky.
Okay.
That bitch is fine. She get it from a mammy, and she know how to handle it. Okay. So they basically Jocelyn. What? Child, what she want?
Keep going.
I can't. Oh, show everybody a new watch. What is this? Is this the what kind of watch is it?
Oh, it's an Apple Watch.
Apple Watch. Show everybody the Apple Watch. I've never had one. This is just very interesting to me. Hold to the camera. This is Apple. Hold on. Do his Apple Watch. You can send like texts and stuff and all that. You can read. My vision ain't that good to see that little screen. I would be done. But it's just I just thought that was kind of impressive. So anyway, Jocelyn, she's trying to put the bed together. She was just like, you know what? I should be up here luxuriating. My baby is getting ready to come. My baby getting ready to come any day now. And I see her trying to put a baby bed together. I don't know how to do that. But I got this stupid ass baby daddy, Stevie Jordan. And Melissa comes in, everybody's favorite lesbian. And then here comes Dawn. Dawn looked cute in her little short haircut. Mm-hmm. It's very age appropriate. A lot of these women don't dress their age on the show, but she looks good in that short haircut. Anyway, Dawn came over, they started talking, and Jocelyn, she was just irritated by the whole Stevie J thing, because in the last episode, Stevie J and Jocelyn, they went to court, and to be petty, Stevie J said that he wanted full custody of Bonnie Bella Tonic, whatever that lady name is. But that's just to be petty. And, they took the whole DNA test, and of course he is the daddy of Bonnie Bell. And they're together today, ain't they?
Yeah.
All that fighting and shit for what? So they were talking and, having the whole conversation. It was really nothing to the scene. But, Melissa was just giving her advice and saying, Stevie, he needs to take care of his baby and all this kind of stuff. And Jocelyn, she was just like, I'm just going to Miami. I'm just going to Miami, and she gonna be with her cousins, and I can just do my thing because I'm Jocelyn Hernandez, Puerto Rican princess, and
And Miami love the Puerto Rican princess. They ready for the Puerto Rican princess.
right, and everybody's ready for Jocelyn. Raise your hands if you're ready for Jocelyn. Moving on. So, Jocelyn's personality is great. I can't wait for Jocelyn's special though.
What special?
Next week, the baby being born.
Tanika, I can do it. Tanika, I can do it. I can do
it. Hilarious. And I remember Jocelyn talking about the water birth on the Real show, and it was just she's really something. She's some kind of personality. Jocelyn's really I like Jocelyn, but there's certain things I don't like about her, but she's entertaining. I'll just give her that. Same way how I feel about a lot of these reality stars. I don't per se necessarily like them, like to the core where I'll just like fuck with them or their biggest fan. But I do enjoy the entertainment and the foolishness that they give on TV. Okay, so where do you want to go now? Who's the next scene after that? Rashida and Scrappy.
Mm-hmm.
Rashida and Scrappy made up. Rashida's so pretty.
And Scrappy with this darn blowout. This oh child, I don't know what it's called.
Scrappy looks like a Sesame Street character. I don't know what the hell.
Ernest.
That's yeah. I think Jock even said that when he was on his comedy show at the end.
Probably so. Jock can't talk with that just for me relaxer.
Okay, Frankie Lyman. Why do we fall in love?
That Smooth Criminal.
Hey.
Remember that time?
Remember that movie? Why the Fools Fall in Love? With Lorenz Tate, Vivica A. Fox, Halle Berry, and Leela Rashawn, Robin from Wayne to Exhale.
Probably so.
Came out in the late 90s. It was a good movie. But anyway, so they're talking, and basically, Lil Scrappy feels like Kurt should take a fraternity test. And he basically did a whole rundown of the whole Jasmine thing and the whole tea. And, Rashida's just sitting there chilling on the bench. She just don't know what to do. She's took so much abuse from from Kirk on the show. And she's just kind of just like, you know what? I mean, it is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. It's just, what's she gonna do? I mean,
she want him to fight for this marriage though.
She does.
But he over it. But I don't understand how when men don't get sex, they just all of a sudden just go out and cheat all the time. Mm-hmm. Especially if your wife is that gorgeous and she bringing home all of the money.
Yeah, because he works for her, right?
Yeah.
He's her manager. I don't know what Kurt does.
Nothing. Good dick, probably. That's it.
That's all it could be. Because it's just absolutely tomfoolery.
Voodoo.
Mm-hmm. And it's just amazing. Like, a little later on, Scrappy even had a scene when he was talking to Kirk, and Kirk was just like, they sacrificed. What did he say? That they persecuted or something with Jesus.
They hung Jesus. They talked about him. So why is he being punished for the dude? You're not Jesus. Why in the hell would you even compare yourself to the man upstairs?
And he feels like that they, people just coming against him for no reason, and there's scam artists, and which I don't really believe that's his baby, to be honest.
You never know these days.
I don't know. I think they're just doing it for a storyline, somewhat. But I do think that he slept with the girl for sure. But I don't think this is his baby.
I don't put nothing past no man.
Where the hell is Jasmine, and Rod? And Kiana, where the hell they at? We ain't seen them in like 3 or 4 episodes.
Like my girl Evelyn said, they're none motherfucking factor.
Mm-hmm.
Don't matter.
You was a non-motherfucking factor, bitch. That's what she said. And then, this one Tammy grabbed her. Legendary. Yeah, Tammy grabbed her after that. This was like the second season of Basketball Wives, something. A few way down the line when they first met.
Years ago.
Mm-hmm. Years. And I don't think Tammy would have grabbed her if she wouldn't have said that. But she said that like, oh, you did mean shit to your husband. And so he fucked me. So that would make anybody mad.
But, no, man, we ain't talking about that show right now.
But it was like 20 years ago, though, Tammy. I mean,
thank you.
damn.
Give it up.
You said yourself, everybody was fucking them. So you just so happen to meet somebody and be cool with somebody who slept with your ex-husband. I mean, shit happens. Small world. You know? It's even smaller for Evs. So anyway, Evs, Evelyn.
Oh.
We cool like that. I talk to her every once in a while. So moving on from that, Scrappy, he's just trying to be the peacemaker. He really looks up to Kirk and Rashida for some reason. I don't know.
I think it's more of the marriage, the relationship.
Yeah, because it's not Rashida hit songs or anything. That's the why he.
You is not finna come for my girl, because Rashida was my bitch. Always will be. She's that bitch.
So the next scene was Carly and what's her name? Cena met up, which is Scraps, Jock's baby mama. It's hard to keep up with all these fucking people on the show. It was Jock's baby mama Cena, the one who got the twin girls by him. And apparently Carly and Cena is cool. You know, everybody was battling, all Scrap baby mamas, all Jock baby mamas. And Carly was, battling at one point. But now apparently Cena and Carly are cool, which is very interesting to me. But whatever. So they're talking and all that kind of stuff, and Cena telling Carly all the tea that basically she lied in the past episode and said that her and Rob was messing around when they wasn't. She just did that to get under Jock's skin. And Carly said to the camera something that was very interesting to me. She said, if you really don't give a damn about your baby daddy, why are you trying to make him jealous? Which is true. And Carly even told Jock even told Carly that Cena's never really been able to get over him. So that's another voodoo spell that done been worked.
I hate how everybody pillow talk with each other. Like, oh God.
It's a mess. So she also tells that what Treasure P said, that apparently y'all know Treasure P is the girl, her and Tommy got into it, and she works at Jock's radio station, the stripper girl from Houston. But anyway, she works with Jock, and Treasure and Cena are friends, and so Treasure told Cena that Jock was messing around with Tommy. And so that's when Cena told Carly, and then Carly was just like, Tommy's just messing around with him to get back at Scrap Dillion, which is the truth. Because Tommy even said the only reason she fucking around with Jock is to get back at Carly. She ain't really gonna sleep with Jock. She ain't messing around with Jock like that, but she just like Jock as a person, like on a friend level, and it's just fun to, rub him around in Carly's face, just to be petty. I wouldn't waste the time, but she got time, so I mean, it is what it is. She need to be trying to make that Chardonnay flavor better, because according to Dime Piece, once again, it tastes like piss and seaweed, but we'll see.
Has it already been released yet?
I think so. I don't know. I haven't checked the blogs. Everything be on the blogs. So I don't know. I'll Google it later or something. See if it been released yet. I bet she charging an arm and a leg for it. I ain't paying over $20 for the shit, to be honest. No, I might pay $25. Maybe. But wine is cheap. Like, it's liquor that's high.
Cheap wine is cheap.
Cheap wine is cheap, correct. Correct him, I don't mind. Like the Good Arbor Mist, Barefoot. I love a good Barefoot. I got 2 in the freezer roasting right now.
I like Birdie.
Birdie's good. It's a good wine. You guys tell me some of you guys' favorite wines out there in the comments. You guys let me know some of your favorite wines and tell me which ones that we should try next, because I'm all for wine tasting. It's quite festive. So they're talking, and basically Carla, she was just like, you know what, I'm gonna seek revenge. We're gonna have some revenge, and my revenge is sweet, and it's all good. I'm definitely gonna get Jock and Tommy back. So petty, 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 petty. Also, Dime Piece, she met up with Carly. And Dime Piece, she was just like, you know what, I was really trying to turn over a new leaf, but it's just shit just keep happening to me over and over again. So she talking to Carly, and she's just like, you know what? So I tried to support this bitch. I tried to support Tommy. Carly was like, no, the scam artist? Why are you trying to support Tommy? Which I don't understand. How is Tommy a scam artist?
Yeah.
I understand that, but whatever. And she was just like, then, I'm talking, trying to explain myself that Jocelyn is cool now since she's a mother. And then Tammy Applehead ass, she had to make a comment and jump in. So me and Tammy got into it. Then me and Tommy got into it. Oh yeah, I was in Jocelyn video. Carly didn't like the fact that she was in Jocelyn video. Because obviously Carly and Jocelyn, have beef or whatever. And so she's upset. And, Dime also told Carly finally that she know that Tommy and Jock is messing around. Carly got upset. She was just like, you know what, friend? You know what, friend? I would have told you about that, friend. I would have told you, friend. And Dime was just like, well, I tried to tell Jock, but he didn't want to tell you. So,
but it's not the man's job to do that. If that's your friend, you got a friend.
And we all know Jock is not some upstanding gentleman anyway. So
Jock must have some amazing ping.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know about his 2'3" ass because everybody is fighting over him. What is it?
He's short.
What? Okay. No argument there.
Jock short.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was short.
Yeah. I think.
Lord. I don't know what it is. Jock done learned how to use and apply no lie relaxers on these bitches. That's what he do. He be laying the edges down. That no lie relaxer. He be applying it to these women edges, and that's why they fall for Jock. Cause any nigga that know how to do hair and dick you down, he's a winner. So that's T. That's what it is. No lie relaxers. So anyway, she's gonna get revenge. Carly Red, we'll talk about that a little later on. Now, we'll get to the whole. Let's talk about Stevie J and Mimi, because she found out that Steven is the daddy. About of Bella Bonnie Bella Bonnie Hunt.
Bonnie.
Yes. Stevie Jordan is the father, as we all know by now, according to the blogs. I mean, we learned that out years ago. So it seemed like. But
I feel where Mimi is coming from, though.
Yeah, Mimi was very upset. She was just like, I don't want that bitch around my daughter. After all the shit that she did, she tried to bite him again. She was just like, I don't want that bitch around my daughter. I don't want that bitch around my daughter. And if you put her around my daughter, if I find out that bitch is around my daughter, I'm going to put out a restraining order. She went off. Stevie Jordan just sitting there chilling with that smirk on his face. Just, all that, which, that makes people mad when you're sitting there, when you're not taking them seriously. But she was very upset. And I do understand, because Jocelyn put out some allegations that Steve was messing around with his daughter and all that kind of stuff, way back when they was having beef last season. And that's some strong allegations. So I do understand what Mimi is saying, but I mean, I don't know how much control she thinks she can have when that's not her house, when she don't stay over there. Stevie got all his other girls there.
Stevie would not be able to see his child unless he come to my house.
That's the only way she can control it.
That's the only way.
Because she can't control what that man do in his house.
Mm-hmm.
When he paid a bill, so. Well, speaking of Mimi, that Bane was popping out this whole episode. She gets mad. That whole Bane she finna turn into some child. So she goes up and talk to Melissa, everybody's favorite lesbian. And Melissa, just sitting there talking to her, looking like a Boondocks character, just chilling.
No, Little Saint.
What did you say?
Little Saint. No, ain't it Little Saint?
Little Saint.
Yeah, that's.
Y'all remember You Got Served, and the little boy who J Bud was real close to, and You Got Served, Little Saint. He said that Melissa remind him of Little Saint, and I can't. Not Little Saint. This is for Little Saint, y'all. Remember Little Saint? Did he got shot or something? It was all in the hospital.
Yeah.
And J Bud punched a hole in the wall in the hospital. He would have had to pay for that. What J Bud doing?
He got kids now, child. Like 4 of them.
He still performing his old hits. B2K greatest hits. I don't know, child. Anyway, So Melissa and Mimi, they're talking. Mimi basically wanted to talk to Melissa because Melissa's somewhat kind of straddling the fence, and she met up with Jocelyn, and Mimi don't care for that, and how she feels like Melissa's kind of like playing both sides, and she can't trust, because she found that out through Mimi, lovely Mimi, as well, at Tommy's wine tasting events. That lovely Mimi said that, yeah, Melissa basically brought everybody together at Jocelyn's event. So Mimi wanted to talk about that, and since Mimi has had a pretty long relationship with Melissa, we also found out that Melissa and Jocelyn been knowing each other for a few years, and they seem cool or whatever, which is why I'm confused as to why she's on the show now. If they've been friends that damn long, why she wasn't on season one as Jocelyn's friend or whatever, but I don't know. Seeing as how Arian was on season one with Mimi, like
wasn't
Mimi,
it another lesbian on there?
where?
I Love and Hip Hop.
When?
Wasn't another lesbian?
Yeah, Chris. Last season when Mimi was messing around with Chris.
Child, they both look alike.
So yeah, Chris was the one who looked like the Boondocks character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought Chris was adorable. I call him back. He always called me every fucking morning to wake them up. Like, anyway, it bothers my soul. Anyway, it's kinfolk shit, kinfolk. But anyway, so they're talking. Melissa, she was just like, you know what? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you have issues with her. I'm so sorry that you had the experience with her.
Ooh, that little white woman talk get on my nerves.
Yeah. But you can't get mad at the fact that I'm friends with Jocelyn. She's turned over a new leaf. She's a good person. And then, Mimi brought up the fact that Arian said that she should be warned. That basically Arian warned Mimi about Melissa and how she is. And Melissa, she was just like, oh, she's just mad because we used to fuck back in the day and I ain't fucking with her. So Mimi apparently didn't know, and we didn't know, the public, the people, that Arian and Melissa had messed around back in the day. I really don't give a damn, to be honest. And Mimi, she was just like, oh, okay, so you think that you would tell me that and all that kind of stuff. And Melissa, she was just like, well, that was in the past and that was years ago, and all that kind of stuff. And so it's just a big triangle. Mimi storms out, she gets up. Melissa tells her that she should be lucky that she met her.
Lucky.
I was done. Who are you, beloved? I mean, you probably got more coin than both of us. You own your own bar and stuff, which is great.
What bar?
She owns her own. She has her own bar in Atlanta.
Bars ain't making that much money.
Somewhere, but
not in Atlanta.
Like, lady, you really tried it with that comment. Like, Mimi gets up and storms. She was just like, I'm gonna take my lucky ass home. And she closed the door. So a little later on, Mimi, she meets up with Arian and talks. Have a conversation. Arian got a nice place just to be, a friend of the show. I wonder if Mona paying her. I guess she's paying her by now. So Mona meets up with Mimi meets up with Arian, and they talk and have a conversation, and Mimi was just like, yeah, so I heard that y'all used to fuck and all that. She was just like, yeah. I mean, I didn't feel the need to tell you that me and Melissa used to mess around, because it was years ago, and I messed around with a lot of people. Do I need to tell, that kind of information, like, to you all the time, who all I mess with?
But it's just a fact, like, if you know your best friend is messing with somebody that you don't mess with, don't just tell them, oh yeah, don't warn them by how they act or whatever, or how they truly are. Just tell them up front, yeah, we used to fuck around back in the day. Back in the day, like Mimi said. Mariah Carey. Back in the day,
not a young anymore. Some days
yeah,
I said I wish I was again.
Yeah, just tell them that.
Keep going. I'm just gonna be the background. No, keep going. I'm just gonna be background. Irrespective of things we would do, so talk. Wonderful.
Anyways, it's just like, if that was my best friend, him, I would expect for him to tell me somebody that if he knew that I was talking to somebody that he used to go with or whatever, he should tell me, because I'm not gonna talk to that person. It's a line of respect.
Mm.
So yeah.
No, you're right. You're right. I understand that. You're right. And Mimi, when Arian warned Mimi about Melissa, she should have just said why she was warning her right then was to tea with Melissa, and that they used to mess around, whatever. Apparently, to Melissa was nothing serious, Arian and Melissa. But I mean, if you fucked around with somebody that many years, I would think you would catch feelings somehow.
Especially if you licking each other cat.
And Melissa ain't shit either because she knows that Arian and Mimi are like this. Why would she be open? Why would she want to? Because apparently Melissa and Mimi done messed around, but it was just on the low. So why would you mess
I
around
thought
with?
this was their first time messing around.
No, because remember they was talking, and Melissa said that it was real hush hush and secret, but Arian knew about it the whole thing. Back like when they first met, they used to mess around.
Aaron is a friend I do not need, and Melissa thinks she's a man.
Yeah, it's
That's
just
gonna tell you
like
everything right there.
this woman is. You used to mess around with Aaron, but you finna talk to her best friend. Like I just think that's just kind of shisty and shady. We all find love in hopeless places, Rihanna, and you can't help who you fall for. You can't help who you fall in love with. But I just wouldn't have. I don't know. I don't think
I'm
I
not
could do
finna fool with
that.
nobody my best friend not fool with.
And I know about it.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't know about it and something happened, then hey. But
it's all about respect, and then that's nasty.
That's just
you kissing all on me, my friend. Juices all on your. Oh, bye.
It's crazy. Like I don't know how you, as Arian, can sit there and watch them play around with each other and flirt and kiss, and knowing that you used to mess around with Melissa. How do you just sit there and watch that shit?
Arian is not to be trusted.
And not say nothing. And then Arian and Melissa had a conversation, and it basically went nowhere. I
think Arian still like her.
Arian still like Melissa?
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Well, she probably just don't want her best friend to get her.
Yeah. Because she can't have her.
Yeah. No more. That's tough to watch. But I don't really see Melissa being a catch like that, to be honest. Good. But that's just my pity. Y'all might not think I'm a catch, and that's fine. Y'all can tweet this video to Melissa. Get a few more
Who's
followers.
She gonna check? I'm just playing.
I'm not. Not with this Fro and Dashiki. So anyway, y'all tell me what y'all thought about the whole BB and Arian and Melissa menage a trois situation. Have I talked about everything? Pretty much, except for the ending scene.
What's the ending scene?
With Jock and the whole comedy show.
Okay. They don't need to be talked about.
Well, we're gonna talk about it.
Jock is a joke.
Oh.
He's trying to find every career since that. What's that?
Going down.
He can't find nothing after. He can't find no career after that.
So Jock is apparently a comedian now.
One hit wonder.
So
he's a comedian in Atlanta, nowhere else.
Oh, Shady Boots is very shady tonight. It's open in the morning, so anything might come out. After 12, things start to happen. Can I please just hit it one time?
Because you're not gonna hit it.
Yeah. I've been drinking like a lot of like bad liquids and stuff tonight. Like a lot of
Sweet
real
tea?
thick like juices and stuff.
Sweet tea and cranberry juice?
It's just really like it's just it's just not a good vocal day for me. I have to get some rest and it's
just like Mariah Carey now, her career is shit. Okay, I'm not gonna do that because I love Mariah. I'm not gonna do that.
Please don't do that because don't make me talk about Applehead.
Who?
Rihanna's.
What can you say?
What can't I say?
Everybody want to say she can't sing this, she can't sing that, but she has a career. Nobody else does.
There's a lot of people have no careers with no talent. Anyway,
other than Britney Spears.
Look at all these
and Selena Gomez.
I mean,
and Jocelyn don't count because she ain't got no career.
Jocelyn can outsing Rihanna. And
Jocelyn wants to be Rihanna.
And you're mad.
Jocelyn wants to be Rihanna.
She can outsing Rihanna and she looks better than Rihanna. Ooh. And all that good stuff.
Okay. Keep going.
And she gonna be the Puerto Rican prince. She is a Puerto Rican princess.
My Puerto Rican people don't know her.
So, he Puerto Rican. He part Puerto Rican. Pook to pook. His name is Juan. His actual name. So yeah.
Say something.
Let me just continue on. So what was the last scene? So Jock doing the whole comedy thing. Tommy ended up showing up to support Jock
With Lily Mimi.
with lovely Mimi, that Asian hood rat.
Ooh, child. Ooh, trash.
Irritating.
Is she from Memphis too?
No, where the hell is she from? She from somewhere, but her Vietnam. But her parents moved
Ooh,
like when she was little to the
Ooh.
States, and it was like a highly populated black area.
Ooh, that
So
would
she grew
not
up around
approve
black
of
people her whole
her.
life,
Ooh, child.
and she got a black husband and kids of all different colors and all that kind of stuff. So yeah.
I'm gonna let people want to be black.
Okay, we're gonna let them live. Sure. Oh, black people accept every fucking culture but their own. Ain't that some shit? They let everybody in. They want to be cool. They want to be black. Oh my god. Let me hurry finish this damn video because he's gonna keep damn calling.
You're not gonna stop the sound?
No, I like the sound.
Okay, come on.
There we go. So they're doing a whole comedy show. Tommy, she was just like, you know what, Jock supported me with my whole wine thing, so I'm gonna support him with whatever he do.
Even though she only had 5 people at the wine tasting, but go ahead.
That was shady, Boots.
It was.
You know what that man do? He's a comedian. He's up there. He's up there with the Steve Harveys,
comedian,
and rapper, Hillbillies,
actor,
Bernie Mac,
hair inventor. You
Cedric,
know, the king of relapsers.
No lie, no lie. So they were talking and having a moment. Then, as I told y'all, Carly Red, she said she was gonna seek some more nasty revenge. And who came in was no other than Carly came walking down the steps, baby mama Cena, and Melissa.
Man, why she know everybody?
It's irritating. Like Melissa, she's just so just Atlanta.
She's the messiest lesbian I've ever met.
Now, had there been a gay boy on the show, that would have been an issue. Being up in every scene, being messy, being friends with everybody. Like the dudes probably wouldn't want to film with her, none of that. But since it's a lady boy,
it's a gentlewoman,
right? It's not an issue or whatever. And I want Melissa to put some damn cocoa butter on her hands in these damn. I want her to slick
them edges down.
I be like, sis,
like you got these good snatch tight braids, but you can't lay them edges down.
Like, maybe she sweat a lot like me, so they'll poof up anyway.
Find a new braider.
So anyway, they came in and Carly, she was just like, okay, so what's up, Jock? What the fuck you doing? So what's up? And Tommy was just like, you know what he's doing, bitch? You know what he's doing, bitch? He with me. He chilling. He doing it. Then lovely Mimi, looking like a clown, literally, sitting there making her comments and saying what she has to say. And then all of a sudden it goes haywire. Carly starts to throw money.
$10.
Tommy, she was just like, Cena, the one who really matters, let me talk to you. We can sit down like ladies and have no conversation. I wouldn't advise anybody to sit down and talk to Tommy because it's not going to go anywhere but fisticuffs. Because she's not the kind of person that you can sit down and have a conversation with.
I think you can. It's just people like, what's her name?
She real easy.
Grandma Carly. She just hyped stuff up, so you just be ready to take a whole bitch head off. Flatline. Portia Stewart. No. Is it Flatline?
Yeah, that was the name of her single. It was a good sing. That's another vocalist. Another person who sing better than Rihanna. Portia Williams from the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
This is your channel, and I'm not going to do you like that.
Okay. So, anyway, what else happened? So, there's just going back and forth, and security jumps in, and as they do, and Tommy gets up and try to run. Lovely Mimi, she starts clapping and gets mad, and I don't even know why you was in it, Lovely Mimi. Wasn't nobody even paying you no attention. Carly said, so this is the clown that came from Sierra and ruined, spilled the tea that Sierra, that shooter, and Mariah was messing around in a few episodes. Have you watched all the episodes?
I gotta catch up.
Okay, you gotta catch up and know who all these people is, but it's juicy, it's good. So it's pretty much the end of that episode. So what's gonna happen next episode? It's Jocelyn's whole baby thing.
Yes,
that's all they talked about.
I just want to watch it because of her brother.
What's his name? Kermit? Kirby? Why they named that child that?
Is that like a real name?
I think so. Everybody call him Kermit.
I just know about what's on Instagram.
What's his name on Instagram?
I didn't think you was gonna ask. I don't know. Keep talking. I let you know. Keep talking.
Okay, so don't tell me what to do.
Dunker, Dunker M Doy, but it's Kerm Doy,
Kermit D, whatever.
some Puerto Rican shit.
Yeah, basically.
No.
Yeah, them your peoples. Talk about it. So, that was pretty much it, y'all. I'm just gonna be so here for Jocelyn's whole baby special. It's gonna be so funny, so ratchet, so redonkulous, and I just can't wait for it. My God, he's calling again. So, oh, was fucking irritating. So anyway, you guys, that was pretty much it. I hope you guys like this review. A little part two to, me and Juan sitting up here talking shit about love and hip hop. Like, comment, subscribe, share all the good stuff. All his information will be in the bottom bar below, along with all of mine's. And so that you can follow him and add him and all the good stuff, and do the same with me. And so I'll see you guys next week for something, child. Probably this. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's so irritating.